Hey folks, this is your freaking Uncle Pauly. How you guys doing today? Alright, hey, the doc, he's in the studio because we're doing a podcast in a few hours on this same topic, okay? Alright, so what we're going to talk about today is how important it is to put a reward meal. A lot of people call it a cheat meal, but you know what I mean? Me and the doc, it's kind of a negative word, cheat. So we like to say reward, like, hey, you know what I mean? Like it's a freaking celebration, because we all know how it is. When you're trying to eat right, whatever freaking plan you use, whether it's modified Atkins, or Mediterranean, or keto, or paleo, or freaking tomato. No, I don't know. Tomato. But, you know, it's challenging. And it's very important to throw one of these meals into the freaking week or every 2 weeks. But I'll get into that for my recommendations towards the end. Alright, so how does this work? Well, the brain over here, when we're cutting the calories and we're eating real strict and clean, sometimes over time it kind of goes, wait a minute, something's not copacetic here. You know what I mean? So we got to do something about it. So it goes into the emergency room like freaking alarms and everything. You know, woo, 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 woo. You know, something's off. And what it does, it's when we're in emergency room, not emergency room. Yeah, that's where we're going to end up. Emergency mode. Basically, the brain goes, okay, now we're in survival mode. We're going to hold on to all of our fat so that we can live, the fat cells. So unfortunately, sometimes this happens where they're not accessible, they're not available, because the brain freaking put a lock on it, freaking padlock on it, so you can't get to them. And that's when we run into problems, when the body starts using protein for fuel. Because unfortunately, it doesn't change our body composition and so forth. So, some of the benefits of this reward meal include that when we put this in our plan, and we plan when and what we're going to have, what time of the day, you know, what the meal is going to consist of, it actually increases the metabolism, which is awesome. It resets all the freaking hormones, which is what we need to get leaner, to get stronger. You know, in men, testosterone, women, estrogen. Although, here's a fact. I don't know if you guys freaking know this, that men and women have both, just in different amounts. Yeah, there you go. You could use that at a party sometime. Anyway, so we're resetting the hormones, which also links in to our freaking thyroid and our, how can I freaking say this? Our sugar, glycogen, and insulin balance. So in short, it makes the insulin workload, sensitivity, it makes it all very positive. So this is one of the things we're trying to fight is, I'm sure you guys have heard, you know, even with diabetes or pre-diabetes, is this insulin resistance, which is the opposite of what we want here. All right? And then the great thing is now you're burning. You're burning like a choo-choo train. Woo-woo! You're burning. All right? And that's a great thing, because that next meal, what my recommendation is go back to your normal nutrition plan. So let's say hypothetically, we say we're going to have freaking, I don't know, 2-3 slices of pizza with a nice salad and some ice cream at freaking noon. Alright, we're going to make sure that in the morning we lift weights and do cardio on the same day. Alright, have our normal breakfast. Alright, throw some eggs and veggies, a little bit of fish, and then we have that meal. And then as soon as we're done with that meal, we should move. Go for a freaking walk. Alright, walk the doggy. Alright, he'll be happy and then you'll be happy because you start burning. And then what's going to happen is the rest of the day, you go back to your normal plan And I guarantee you that following day, you're going to be burning that day, and then moving forward, you're going to be burning at a higher level. And you're going to see how important it was to incorporate this type of idea. All right? I'm not going to talk too much about this because we're going to cover more about it in the podcast this evening. And with Dr. Deniz Armagan, the Wellness Doc, the podcast is entitled Comprehensive. That means freaking all of it, right? Health and wellness. All right? And we're all over the freaking place. Google Podcasts, Anchor Podcasts, freaking Spotify Podcasts, and there's a whole bunch more. I will put it where? In the link below. So I want to leave you with this today, okay? We are here to provide hope, inspiration, support, and specialized knowledge, the noodles, so that you can optimize your level of thriving and performance in life. God bless, take care, and we got a lot of more for you tonight on the podcast. Have a great day.